what you saying, like, listen, I just want to piggyback into what you saying, because what you saying is so valuable. I think that whole caring, you only valuable based on what you bring to the table. I think that's a masculine way of looking at things. Yeah. And so I'm saying that because you have so many women that don't understand that, hey, listen, it ain't about you not being who you truly are. It's just that the real you came out with the wrong person. So now every other guy after that is suffering off the fact that you feel like, well, I can't be soft, I can't be feminine, I can't cook no more, I don't want to, I can't cater to my man. He gonna take advantage. While the man is still looking for that woman who's doing that. This is what the work wife and the side piece and like all it is. Like, we don't want to talk about that. Because we think that, oh, well, regardless, he's wrong. Listen, but let's talk about cause and effect. Let's talk about how the same woman that you presented yourself to be, you lost, and then now another woman has shown herself to be just what you showed yourself to be. Right. So now when you come across being so masculine, this other woman being feminine to this man, doing things and showing him a certain type of way of being with somebody, like, now you mad? No.
Right. And the problem is, it's the assumption that the man good.
Right.
It's this crazy ideology like
they don't care.
He good.
They don't care.
We got to get off this because y'all can get mad. Nobody gonna want to talk now. So we might as well leave this alone because y'all can get mad. So what does a woman have to do to make a man feel that you're interested in him? So this is a couple of things. So here's the problem. This is a good question. First of all, what should be important in the very beginning, why don't men value a relationship, is the authentic part of both of them. So what both people are looking for is honesty. They're looking for truth, because what most people call chemistry is really we vibing. Is really the things that says, hey, there's some of me that attracted to something in you, and it's never the stuff that people think. So I know, ladies, I know it's gonna be sad, but 9 times out of 10, the guy's talking to you, and he ain't holler at you because of what he saw. Mm-hmm. Most guys holler at girls, see a woman think he's attracted to her, but for women, it's the exact opposite. Hey, for a man, hey, how about you care about him? And that's very important. So for a woman to say, oh, I don't know how to do that, well, it's coming out the door saying, hey, man, I really care about you. Talk more about him, the person, what he likes, what he's into, not what he does, not what he had. Because what happens is you instantly, and for a lot of y'all ladies, you'll make a man almost more intimidated because that's all you post, that's all you talk about. I'm power of this, I'm getting my business right, I'm getting my life right. And the guy like, hey, I know it's going to be sad, but everybody listen to me for a second. What if the guy doesn't care about property? He cares about a relationship. What if he just got out some foolery? He did all of the other stuff that he thought was going to make him win, and now he just wants a woman who cares about him.
Come on.
A woman who cares about a relationship.
There's no man in society ever on earth that feels that way. In a woman's eyes, in her mind.
The guy.
Feel that, because that doesn't exist. There is no man who's ever been done wrong by a woman, who's ever been mistreated or had to separate himself from a woman because the attitude was foul, or that just her decision making, or just the way that she treated him was not right. There is, listen. I'm telling you, there's no man, not me, not you, not nobody there is no man.
This double standard almost bothers me a little bit, because here's the problem, ladies. There's no problem that you can have that a man don't accept. No problem. Women be like, yeah, I just got a situation, and baby dad like this, and then I was married with this, but I'm still working through stuff. We get divorced, like we don't stay together right now. Like, she can say all that in the very beginning, and she's totally accepted. If she heard this about the guy.
Come on,
and she expects him to be totally honest. He said, hey, it's a different standard.
Don't you understand?
I can't value the future of our relationship because you never said, hey, I can accept it.
Right. And so you get to live your truth, and I got to live a lie.
I got to live a lie. And if I do tell you my truth, I lost. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, so thank you for letting me. I appreciate you, but no. Right. Appreciate you. That's just how I go. Women will cut you off for seconds. Oh, no, he told me now. Thank you for telling me the truth, though. I appreciate it.
Thank you for being honest.
And guess what? He done.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to delete your number, but thank you for being honest. Listen, the meal was great. I'm going to get my
You never heard. Watch, as I said, you never heard a man. You never heard a man deny or dishonor another woman's honesty, her truth. And ladies, y'all got a bunch of truths. You got a bunch of them.
No, but listen, here's the thing. Right now, because we got to this point, now men are doing the same thing. They're saying, hey, listen, Listen, the dude Kevin Sanders. I don't know if you know him, but like he's an Instagram influencer. He do relationship stuff like that. And he's speaking to women, but he be breaking these women down. Like, hey, listen, like you just average, or like if a woman asked him, say, hey, listen, what do you think about women dating or interracial dating? He was like, well, if you can't get a black man, what make you think you gonna get a white one? Now that type of stuff, women, he's so wrong. He could have that. Now, of course, in a lot of things, he could maybe say whatever he's saying a different way. But what I'm saying is that blunt side of a man that women are saying, hey, you.
Dog. She don't like him anyway. She ain't attracted to him because he's too honest.
Right. The one. It's like you just so cold. You just so blunt. Like But yeah, you screaming, hey, like be honest. But then when a man is saying, hey, listen, I hate that. Like I'm not even gonna sugar. I hate that. You hate it. Like, what you mean? Like, hate's a strong. Right. Hold on. Before you go, I want to say this because Troy said, how are we supposed to know what to accept if you're lying? First of all, try to figure out why you lying.
To you. Because the side girl that always come into play, she ain't lying to her.
That's dope.
He telling her the truth.
Right.
She know about everything, including you.
Right. But
the only difference is not because she got a bigger booty, she got this. She was created because, man, the honesty, somebody valuing the person.
Right.
Side chick, know he pay bills over there. Know he do this, but guess what? Side chick like him. That's all. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I'm talking to in a minute, and it's very hard for the guy to shake her because she totally okay with him.
That's so dope. And
all right, I made you mad.
No, but I think we got to shake it up a little bit just because I feel like this is the reason why a lot of women are seeing men that are really rebellion again. Really just like I ain't with it. They stiff arm and look, they Heisman when it comes to relationship. Now, not to say that they won't deal with women, that they won't still date and all of that. But what women want out of men, what women want out of a relationship, men are looking at it like, man, I don't want that because of all this stuff that come with it. Now, instead of asking, shoot, what we supposed to know? Because you lying. See, you already got me like, listen, see, I can't even, I'm not even finna start talking because in your mind, you just concerned about why I'm lying, but not ever trying to understand why the lie is beneficial to me.
And to take a step further, it ain't even just a man. You ask the average 15, 16, 17-year-old boy, they lying. Right. Because he got to say, oh man, I got another account where, my uncle gave me like $300. He doing it in the beginning because it's never been accepted. You never seen the video when the girl just got with dude and he was broke and he was normal. It's just everything everything about society is the exact opposite. Right. You know what I mean? And so it's not a reality. And if a woman can honestly say, guess what? Hey, tonight I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about a man upgrading me, and I don't care about this guy providing and doing it. I just want somebody to love me for me. Well, the problem is if that's really true, then how come the guy don't believe you? How come he don't know it? I tell every woman, hey, if I'm making everything up, and they always you don't understand. You say, okay, if I don't understand, then how come the guy that's with you don't believe you? How come he don't believe you then? How come? Listen, I'm married today. To do nothing? Like I'm just be a guy. They call him a jag now. They're saying no one wants a jag, just a guy. Right. Nobody wants just a guy. Mm-hmm. No woman signed up for the jag. Jag is just a guy. He's just a guy. Mm-hmm. No, he got a job. It's definitely not good. It ain't going nowhere, but he got a job.
And I think I might have heard Troy say one time, hey, don't no woman want a man that don't nobody want.
Yeah.
Now, Troy, I don't know if I'm misquoting you, but I remember it was somebody say, hey, don't know. And that's just to back up what you're saying, that just a guy is not attractive to women. You know what I mean? So that same guy who got swag and charisma and he's smooth and he smell good, like you want him, but yet you don't recognize that, hey, listen, that same thing come with a lot. No different than you can say you can hold men accountable and say, hey, listen, well, you guys want these strippers, you want these big booty shit, Well, it's a lot come with that. Yeah, it's a lot come with that guy who actually has made something of himself that those women see as attractive to them, but yet don't want to make any adjustments to try to be like, nah, you still want to, listen, I deserve this, I'm that, and I'd be like, listen, if he ain't qualified to that,
I think the key, ladies, if I just cut this meat up a little bit, it's just being vulnerable again. Like, I get that vulnerable means there's a risk at me losing and getting hurt and getting misunderstood. But if I want a shot at a real relationship of love, I gotta do it. So I don't meet people in the beginning like I'm really an interviewer. Like you're signed up for a position in a relationship with me. That's so like nuts to me. Like, think about it for a second. The guy is trying to qualify to be in a relationship with you. Then one day you say, "Oh my God, like you seem like you don't care no more. You always working. You always just," and it's like he never thought you just wanted him, ever.
We talked about the pacifier ring the other day, and so when you talk about, hey, listen, a man thinking about, hey, I gotta get my chips right, I want to get my situation right. The expectation that if I marry you, all the things that come with it, all the expectation that you have of me as a husband, mean that, hey, listen, I still gotta meet these standards, this requirement before I jump this broom. Why you just come on, let's do it? How long? Like, you know, you gonna propose to me in this month, and I expect to be married by the end of the year, things like that. And it's like, well, hold on now.
Yeah, most women. That's what I'm saying. Most women are not willing to be honest and say, hey, a lot of I have preconceived thoughts, expectations. Women have them. Women have expectations of a man that they ain't even meet yet. So the guy I can already see this is kind of what I want, and don't let them be, saved too. And they always put God in it. I know God won't give me what He'll give me what desires in my heart. No, and I don't appreciate. My point is,
go ahead, break it down.
My point is because He don't give you desires in your heart. He puts the right desires in you. Mm-hmm. So as long as you still got your list up, some of that ain't His desire at all. Mm-hmm. His desire, because if the real goal, ladies, is someone to build love with, then why does all the other stuff matter? Because most people are like, well, we better love it, a few dollars ain't gonna hurt.
Right. Love don't pay the bills.
Love don't pay the bills. Then guess what? Now you paying your bills, and where the love at?
Mm-hmm. Now when the hospital bill come up, you want somebody on the bedside with you.
What? I done seen that happen too many times. People get sick, people get broken, people get hurt, life comes into play, coronavirus comes into play, real life comes into place. You want somebody to just value you. You know how many ladies done talk to me and said, Pastor, my phone don't ring. Now listen, they'll talk gangster when they get the guy. But when they get by themselves, they say, Pastor, nobody ever calls me that just wants to talk to me. No guy.
Yeah.
Ever.
And
I say, hey, beautiful, I marry you. You take a picture, you look back at it. Hey, girl, you sweet, you beautiful, you big thing. Yeah. But I know women who really just hurt and saying, hey, nobody talks to me. And I know women who are settled. They'll settle for somebody they don't want, devalue their own selves just to get some attention.
Right.
So my point is, why do men devalue relationships? Because a lot of times, man, they already losing. They already got a concept that you buying into as a woman, or your standard is what you call, not selling. You got such a standard that's so high that now you're an interviewer and you don't want him as a person. Mm-hmm. You got a job or relationship description for him. Right. Like,
well, marriage is a business.
Yeah, marriage is a business. And so here's some of the qualifications I need for your position. Man, what are we talking about? Yes. And no woman, I'll tell that woman, every guy accepts you. He accepts you, your children, your grandchildren, your parents, your friends, your hoochie friends, your hot girl friends, your no friends, your black friends, your white friends, your attitude, where you from, how you cook, good, nasty, Caribbean, hood, Jamaican, Italian. Like, he accepted it. Mm-hmm. You make the food, he eat it.
Right. Troy said, I love
and throw up later.
I love when the bills paid. But something happened in the hospital. What if he had the job? He can't get off because he's trying to make that money. And you like, nah, listen, I'm here.
He missed everything, but you got that money.
Hey, the bills paid though.
Yeah, they don't want that.
Bills paid though. So I'm gonna end it with this. This is a question I'm gonna end it with.
Don't get mad tonight.
I think it's a good conversation. I think it's a good conversation, real conversation. Why have men and women become so resentful and so resistant to doing the things that make relationships successful? We gonna end it and round out the discussion on that. Why? Because of course, I think that both men and women have a part of them that's really resistant to, being willing to do what it takes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we talked about, hey, why men don't value relationships and kind of talking about what we perceiving of women and what single men are perceiving of relationships. But on the other side, you got women too. So I'm going to say, there are some women that are just as resentful, just as resistant to, so why would you say that is in your opinion?
I think when it comes down to it, we can not just cut it down to, it's all, it's raw dog now. It's just fear. Come on, the guy don't want to try because guess what? He can try and still lose. I know men that's married right now still feel like, Man, I gotta come up with something better, boy.